Hello and welcome to what appears to be, at least for the moment, an end to Tamil Nadu's long-running political drama. Finally, with some sort of a government in place today. We are in a school compound in the heart of Chennai with a range of voices of people who've gathered here, and we also have people who feel strongly activists on the very polarized sides of this debate to take their questions as well, because the politicians have spoken. It's now a time for the people to speak and to hear what they make of all of this. Is this something which they welcome? Is this something that fills them with anxiety? Or are they simply indifferent? We'll try and find out in the next 30 minutes. But first, let's give you a rundown of all the big action that has been breaking since the morning, starting with the swearing in of Edapadi Palanisamy. Sasikala's appointee takes oath with a 31-member cabinet in Raj Bhavan today after the governor appointed him. He will now test his vote of confidence on Saturday. Also watching from the front row was the entire family of Sasikala, including TTV Dinakaran, who's recently been appointed as Deputy General Secretary, raising concerns about whether this will be people's rule or proxy rule from prison. Shortly after the ceremony, the MLAs, who continue to at least officially remain loyal to the Sasikala faction, returned once again to their hostel or their hotel, a beachside resort on the outskirts of Chennai, from where perhaps they will make their final journey on Saturday in that vote of confidence. During all of this, the O Selvam movement, as it were, seemed to have run out of steam. And OPS simply couldn't cobble together the numbers. He made one more attempt to try and play the sympathy card. He turned up yet again at the Jaya Memorial this evening, where he made an emotional appeal to the people. He said he will now travel through the districts and mobilize public opinion. So this is the state of play in Tamil Nadu at the moment. And let's now try and get you a sense of what the people of the state make of all of this. Before I do that, actually, I'd be remiss if I didn't introduce the panel I have with me. I have with me Mr. C. Rajashekharan. He's a very strong supporter of the ADMK, but is not a fan of O Selvam. I also have with me Geeta. She also is associated, a member of the AIDMK, and she is not a fan of Sasikala, I can tell you that much. I have with me Mr. Raghavan, of course, formerly with the CBI. Thank you for being here. And Sandhya Ravishankar, an independent investigative journalist who's done some fine reporting recently on Tamil Nadu's sand mafia. Also, we are joined by an important AIADMK spokesperson as well. I hope she can hear me. We will be going across to her just very shortly as well. Gokula Indra is joining us as well. But for a change, let me first go to the people and ask you. Sonal is there with the mic. And first, I'd like to ask, through a show of hands, out of those that are gathered here, who is anxious or concerned about this change of power that you've seen today? If you can just raise your hand so I can identify you. If you're worried about what's happened, ma'am. Yes, go ahead. Tell us what concerns you about what has happened.
Yes, we are not happy at the present situation.
Okay.
And we do not want to corrupt Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
We want good leaders for it.
Okay.
And leaders have been elected from people when they are happy.
Okay.
We want such kind of leaders to take care of us.
You're worried about let me also try and go across to the people here so that we get a little clearer audio from you. You think that this is a problem because what has come right now suggests corruption, is that right?
Yes.
What about you, sir? What is your issue? No, talk. Let's use my. Yes, tell me.
Currently, we need a government who can take care of people,
Okay.
not taking care of the families.
Okay.
We want a government who can take care of us, not taking care of their own families.
What is wrong with this government? Why do you feel they can't take care of the families?
Now, they'll be taking care of only the Mannargudi mafias.
Mannargudi Mafia, that's very strong language there. So at least two voices of concern. We'll come to those who may perhaps feel differently about that. Let me just get, sir, if I can just get you, Mr. Rajashekharan, to respond to that. That you've just heard at least two voices. We're not saying this is representative of the whole state, but this is something one hears quite a lot of. That this is going to be the proxy rule of a family that Jayalalitha herself had banned from the state. How would you respond to that?
See,
Madam late Dr. Jayalalitha was sworn in as 3 times Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu for her popularity
Right.
and the welfare schemes and all her good deeds to the state of Tamil Nadu.
That's not my question, though.
No,
That's not the
I'll,
question.
I'll come to your question.
Yes.
See, there is a perception in the minds of the social media users,
Yes.
which is maximum being influenced.
Yes.
But now, you have to give an opportunity for any government for that instance.
Okay.
Today, Mr. Edapadi Palanichami has been elected as sworn in as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
And you should be fair in making such comments before anybody, it's
Alright.
including me. See, I am only a citizen of Tamil Nadu.
Yes.
I am not a member of ADMK. Rather, I hold any brief to any particular person.
So
the
you're
fact-
saying give him a chance. He's just been
No,
sworn in.
Yeah.
And
and
don't start getting into
no,
all this mafia business just yet.
Yeah,
Is that
no,
what you mean?
the way things are being panning out in the public domain,
Yes.
everybody is projecting or being understood in a wrong manner that O. Pannirselvam is the most, is a new age comrade. I'll tell you, since
Before
Sandhya
you-
is there,
before you
he
come
is the
to-
king of loot.
Okay,
But
before
see,
you come...
he has made thousands and thousands of crore out of sand mining.
All right, okay,
Sand
okay,
mining.
okay.
You all think
Before... No, no, sir. You've had a chance. Just a second. Just a second. Oh my gosh, this has not even lasted for 1 second.
Party is a murderer with 3 murders committed. I'm sorry there's a PIL today in the Madras High Court. So don't support
Sir,
them.
please,
That's
please.
when
We have not even started the
The
discussion.
Supreme Court has indicted her. She's convicted.
All right, 1 second.
Come off it. Don't try to fool the
Sir,
public.
Mr. Rajshekharan, you've spoken. No, no,
Let
you've
me
responded.
rebut and let others speak.
No, no, you've
What is
spoken.
this outshouting? My point, yeah, come on.
No, no, but
Give
you've
me
spoken
opportunity.
now.
People
Give me,
here.
All right, fair enough.
I'll figure it out with all statistics with you.
Okay, you've
So
made
let
your
me-
point.
allow me to
No, no,
speak.
you made your
See,
point. You
see,
made a
I
serious
am-
allegation.
See,
Sir, you made your
owe
allegation.
no allegiance to anybody. Neither I hold any brief to Sasikala Natarajan or anybody.
all right.
See, this man was picked up from Perikulam by TTV Dinakaran. He made all his fortune from rags to riches. He is somebody today. He is behaving like, walking like Kamraj.
Okay.
Can he become Kamraj?
Okay.
What
Now-
is this?
now let
Ridiculous.
people respond.
Bizarre.
Now
Yeah,
let
no,
now
again they are
let
trying to
now
fool
let's
the
get a
people of Tamil
response.
Nadu,
Now
which I
let's
will
get
not get fooled.
all right.
That's
Let's
all.
get a response. Let's get a response from you. You also are of the ADMK.
Behave like Kamraj.
You also have been associated with Ms. Jayalalitha. Why not? I mean, putting aside for a minute the allegations against O. Pannirselvam, why not give Edapadi Palanisamy a chance? He's been sworn in. He has the majority.
See,
Why already
I am not
condemn-
supporting either of the parties
Okay.
because all of them went and fell on that lady's leg. And the Supreme Court has correctly convicted her
Okay.
from 91 to 96. The people of Tamil Nadu know how they have looted, how they have attacked people.
came to be
No,
1 second,
no,
1
no,
second.
no,
Sir, sir, sir,
talk,
sir.
we
Don't interrupt,
talk.
don't interrupt,
The
don't
Supreme
interrupt.
Court has
Don't
convicted
interrupt.
even Jayalalitha, yes.
Don't
I
interrupt,
am
don't
not-
interrupt.
Just because
Sir,
she's
don't
my,
interrupt.
no. Just because she's my friend. Just because she's my
If he's going
friend.
to shout so much, I'll move to the last.
No, no,
Yeah,
sir,
yeah.
don't. So
No,
that's
no,
all right.
I'd
Let's
like to
do this in a
clarify
civil
here.
way. Yeah.
Just because Jayalalitha is my friend, what she has done is not right. The Supreme Court has given a rightful conviction. I am only here that I have filed a case on Sasikala that she has murdered Jayalalitha. If a CM protocol could be murdered, what about the people's safety?
But-
That is
but
it.
that's-
That is it.
Okay, but my question was different. It was about Mr. Edapadi and
Edapadi has got
and
a lot
also
of cases too. Yeah,
he has
he's
got a lot of cases. Okay.
His son is in prison for money laundering in Karnataka.
My God, I hope these are all verified allegations being made
verified.
because
It's
otherwise we're all going to
verified.
go to jail.
It's verified.
Okay, let's go back to the people again, sir. If I can get, ma'am, would you already spoken? Let's go back there and let's at least take this point that Mr. Rajshekharan has made. That it's one thing to say that we have a suspicion about this new government that has come, but all this kind of hero worship of O. Pannirselvam, is that somewhat misguided? Because after all, he is somebody who's been with Ms. Jayalalitha for all these years. He's been her shadow. He's never spoken up about all of this. So why suddenly hero worship? Ma'am, at the back over there.
We don't agree with OPS also. No? We don't want to worship him also.
Yes.
Okay.
What we are saying is we need the correct government who leads
Just
who
a minute.
leads us in a right way. And
Who
we
is
don't,
that person for you?
We don't want to support Sasikala as well as OPS.
Okay.
We need we need the right person to lead us. That's what we are asking for it.
No,
And
who is the right person? Because
at
the
present, government is not right. This government is not at all right government, and the person
you
who
don't
have
want
been
you
elected
don't
is
want
not
the,
at
you
all
don't want this present set up.
The
Okay.
people will change.
Okay,
There will
what
be
do
a
you-
people's movement.
One second. What? Go back. The mic. If you can get the mic back there.
He is better than him. He is better than him. We can say like that only.
Yes.
None of the politicians are corrupt.
Right.
Every politicians are corruption. We can compare. Okay, he is better than him. He is better than him like that. And
No, but at the
previously
end
when
of the
J-
day, be realistic. You would still have to choose between party A or B. So, are you saying that in this scenario, you just want a fresh election in Tamil Nadu? Is that what you're saying? Yes.
People want the change. People will bring the change.
Okay.
People will bring the change.
Okay.
So let me speak. Let me speak.
People will bring the change.
Governor rule, and later definitely the re-election will come.
Okay,
and we
Mr.
don't want this.
Okay, Mr. Raghavan, as somebody who's been part of the system, do you think that this is
Part of
there,
the system, please
Tamil Nadu.
clarify.
okay? I'm not saying
part of the system which is being.
not this system. I meant the state.
Yeah, make it
I
clear.
meant the state. I'm saying that is this kind of a view. This could be a very emotive, passionate view coming from people. I'm not discrediting it, but does there need to be an element of realism as well? Because after all, it is important to have a stable government in place. And if you're going to have fresh elections, then you've just had elections now in 2016. Again, a round of elections, would that be healthy for Tamil Nadu?
Firstly, I would like to tell people who are outside the state,
Yes.
this audience reflects the disconnect between the elected government
The MLA.
and MLAs and the people at large.
Right.
Whomever I have spoken to has been very positive,
Yes.
saying this administration should not, this government should not last long because of its dubious reputation for integrity.
Okay.
I mean, you say that you have to be given a chance,
Right.
but the past track record has been so pathetic.
Yes.
So I don't think anybody wants to give it a chance. Secondly,
people did.
I agree
Yes.
that we want stability, and we're hoping the governor has sworn in this cabinet
Yeah.
in the hope that they will bring stability. But stability by what means? That is the big question.
Okay, that is the big question. Let me just come to Sandhya here because, you know, Sandhya, this becomes a kind of normative debate where you say A is as bad as B. But when it comes to these allegations that have been made, straight away we heard, Mr. Rajshekharan jump up and say that OPS also has a track record where he's also in some ways directly or indirectly involved with sand mining. I mean, is this a problem with the kind of Hobson's choice before the people right now?
You're absolutely right, because look at the OPS camp. OP has certain allegations against him. Again, there are allegations that he's connected with the river sand mining mafia.
Yeah.
On his side is Nattam Vishwanathan. Again, dubious power deals.
Right.
You know, and he has a whole heap of people with bad baggage.
Right.
And they're all supporting him. And it's the exact same thing as far as the Edapadi camp is concerned, because they're all seen as proxies of Sasikala.
Right.
So now it's the devil in the deep blue sea. So I'm
So
guessing
hence the call for fresh elections. But I want to ask some of you. I believe we have a young gentleman here who was telling me he was actually part of the entire Jallikattu Marina movement. Is that right? Now, I assume many of you also were part of that. You all went and you protested. Now, one thing that has surprised me in all of this is that if there is so much public anger and discomfort about all that you're seeing, why didn't we see a repeat of that? Why didn't we see protests again? One second. Let him respond. Go ahead.
The main point why OPS has got a little big space on the people's heart.
Yes.
One reason.
Yes.
There was only option one or two. He or Sasikala. Okay.
Right.
So people had a they don't have a good name for Sasikala, so they had a choice to choose as OPS.
Right.
That was the only reason. There's nothing else, because
Okay.
both are not the right person. But there was an option. Let me finish.
Yeah.
See, there was the concept is there's no other option, better option. So the reason, one extra reason for choosing OPS, the people's choice. I'm just talking of the people's choice.
Yes.
Was this, because if he didn't open his mouth on Marina Beach, the total scenario will be different. Sasikala would have been the CM now.
Okay, and
So
then
that's
there
what
would have
happened. Because he opened the mouth, people thought, okay, this guy is little good, so let him be on seat.